Hello, I would like to welcome everyone. My name is Lawrence Sylvia, and I am here at Cable Access Studios in New Bedford. Joining with me today is Tracy Tavares, and we will be talking today about two social groups for people with mobility issues. I am the founder of New Bedford Wheelchair Success, which is a new support group that I have started for people such as myself who are in wheelchairs. If you or a family member or a friend has an injury or medical condition that requires living life in a wheelchair, we want to let you know that you are not alone. We are a social group that meets monthly to create a better lifestyle for those facing the challenges of living life in a wheelchair. If you are in a wheelchair and you need support of any kind, please contact me at New Bedford Wheelchair Success. Now to tell you a little bit about my co-host, Tracy Tavares. Tracy is a support group leader of the Brain and Injury Association. We met here in New Bedford at the local bus station, and we have been friends ever since because we both use demand response, which is a door-to-door pickup for anyone who is interested in being out and about. And now Tracy is going to tell us a little bit about her story and her support group.
Thank you, Lawrence. I am happy about this for New Bedford to find out the resources that are available. I happen to be from Cape Cod. I was born and raised in Provincetown, Truro, way down the Cape. In 1997, 22 years ago, I was driving an automobile on Cape Cod, and I was hit from behind on the highway and pushed into oncoming traffic, and they hit me. So I have a spinal cord injury also, and a traumatic brain injury because I was in a coma for a month. Then I was transferred to Spalding in Boston. I was there for 8 months. And by the time I came back to Truro, home, it was a year. And because of that, I was living in a nursing home for a year. And statewide head injury program, SHIP, funds young people to get out of nursing homes and into assisted living. So I am in a LifeStream home. I have been in and out of rehabs, and still today I have physical therapy because of my determination and will to strive to keep on improving. I've been living with a spinal cord injury because of cervical C5, 6, and 7 was infused, which has caused me to use a wheelchair. I also have had a traumatic brain injury because I was in a coma for a month. And I lead the support group for the Brain Injury Association. And I was going to that in the South End when you were taking the bus from downtown. We met on that bus. I was going to my support group, and I invited you. So that's how we first met. And that happens to be that happens to be at the Howland Green Library. It's 3 Rodney French Boulevard in the South End, near Route 18. Matter of fact, the bus, CERTA, goes there, stops right in front.
Mm-hmm.
So this is good.
Wow, Tracy, that's an interesting story, and it seems like you've been through a lot throughout the years. But I think there's one thing that you forgot to mention. Didn't you write a book, To Rise and Then Roll?
Thank you, Larry. Yes, I did. It took me 10 years to write that story. It was for my rehabilitation. To Rise, Then Roll. And what it's about is being raised on the Cape and living out in California, which I did for 10 years. And then I traveled the world, and I had different professions, and about my accident and my rehabilitation, and it has been constant. Very rewarding, however.
And who helped you publish this book?
I actually met a couple. She is a retired UMass professor, and it was Summerfest, the weekend of July 4th, years ago, and she helped me edit the words that I wrote and created the book, which was very helpful because she said it was valuable for others to take a look at it.
I just want to let people out there know that we are organizations that are here to help. And if you need any assistance, New Bedford Wheelchair Success and the Brain Injury Association are here locally in New Bedford. Now Tracy is going to let us know who her organization is and the victims and survivors she helps.
Now, the Brain Injury Association asked me to be a support group leader. And for 8 years, I've been meeting once a month. It's the third Tuesday of every month from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Howland Green Library down the South End, 3 Rodney French Boulevard. And the CERTA bus, the local bus, goes right by. And that's actually where we met.
Now, what are the type of things that you do with your support group?
The Brain Injury Association has many annual events, actually. They have the Halloween costume ball, which is dinner and dancing. And I do dance with my wheelchair. And the Christmas raffle, which they have a game and great dinners.
And didn't you say they are able to win prizes?
That's right. Lots of people go home with gifts for Christmas. And actually in March, which is coming up, there's a convention. It's up in Westboro. It's above Boston. I've been going to it for years now. And it's very large. Hundreds of people go. And it's very educational. Lots of resources.
Okay.
And a good lunch, too.
Which always is nice.
Very nice.
Tracy, thank you. I really appreciate you being my co-host today. Today, you have shared a lot of great information, and I really want to appreciate you for coming on Cable Access with me and being my co-host for today. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
See, it's me and people like Tracy that are trying to make a difference in the wheelchair community and to make people realize that they are not alone and you can come join us. That's why I myself have started New Bedford Wheelchair Success. When I first was injured 15 years ago due to a spinal cord injury that left me paralyzed from the chest down, I had nowhere to turn to and nowhere to get any advice from. And I had to learn a lot of things on my own. I would like to reach out to others, people in wheelchairs, to be a part of this new organization and social group. This is a new opportunity to socialize, exercise, and learn about things like living a healthy lifestyle, how to use transportation, and finding special places for the wheelchair community where we can have a good time just like we used to before our lives changed due to our life injuries, accidents, or illnesses. Now I would like to tell you about New Bedford Wheelchair Success. We are having our first meeting on February 15th. So come and join us for appetizers and more at Destination Soups at the corner of Union Street and Purchase Street in downtown New Bedford. Now you can contact me at New Bedford Wheelchair Success at 774-202-5732. And if you'd like to join us. Right now, I would like to thank Tracy Tavers and New Bedford Cable Access. Thank you for letting us share our stories, and anyone is welcome to join our support groups. Thank you, Tracy, and God bless.